Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I decided to do a very dramatic Valentine's Day makeup look, and this is a collab with my cousin here on YouTube. Her name on YouTube is Rashida Sanchez, so I am going to be linking down her channel on my description box so that you guys can go and see her version of Valentine's Day makeup look. So if you guys want to learn how I did this makeup look, stay tuned and keep on watching. So we are going to start off by priming our eyes with the Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. Then I'm going to use my Kathleen Light palette, and I'm going to be using that shade, and I'm going to be setting my concealer. Transition shade, I'm going to start by using my blush in Romantic Rose, and I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe M441 brush. I'm going to be packing on this color until I think it's dark enough. So just pack on this shade and blend a lot. Just make sure that you blend a lot. For today, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette, and this palette is amazing. And I'm going to start off by using the shade Zobu. I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but it's just a pink shade. And I'm going to be packing that on my crease with the Morphe S27 brush. Once you pack on the shade, we are going to go back with our Morphe M441 brush, and I'm going to be blending out this shade. Make sure that you blend a lot until your hand starts cramping. Just make sure that you blend. And then I'm going to go back with the blush again, and I'm going to apply that just so that everything is nice and blended. Then I'm going to go in with this darker shade, Ada, and I'm going to be applying that on my outer part of the lid. And I'm just going to apply this and pack it on, and then once I pack it all, I'm going to blend it out again. And I'm sorry if I don't say the names right of this palette. I don't know how to pronounce them, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. So the footage of when I cut my crease, I thought I was recording, but when I started editing, I realized I didn't record it. But I cut my crease with concealer, and now I'm just going to apply the shade Giza on my lid. It's just like a white, nice shade. And I'm going to apply that with a very flat brush and just apply it on top where you apply the concealer. I'm going to go back with that dark shade, and I'm going to be applying it right there just so it's blended right there, like where the white ends. So that's what we're doing there. Then I'm going to go back with the shade that I used to set my concealer, and I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight. So now we're going to go onto our face. I'm using the Baby Skin Primer by Maybelline. I did not record my eyeliner because I recorded it, but like always I was out of frame, so I just decided not to include it. So now I'm going to be using my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and I'm going to be applying that on my face. So first I'm going to apply it with the flat brush, and then after that I'm going to be using my Morphe brush to blend it all out. Now I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Now I'm going to be contouring with this contour stick by Wet n Wild, which I love, guys, and it's super cheap. I got it in the lightest shade, so I'm just going to be blending that out with my Real Technique sponge. Now I'm going to be using my RCMA No Color Powder, and I'm going to be baking my face. Now I'm going to be using my NYX bronzer in the shade Medium. Now I'm going to be baking under my bronzer, and I'm using my RCMA No Color Powder once again. So I just used my Real Techniques brush to remove all of that powder, and now I'm going to be using the two shades that I used on my crease. I'm going to be applying that on my bottom lash line, and I'm just going to be blending it out with this BH Cosmetics brush, and then I'm going to go on with this Morphe brush and just make sure that it's nice and blended so it looks a little bit more smoky. Now I'm going to be using my NYX primer for glitter, and I'm going to be using the JCat Beauty. The glitter that I'm going to be using is in the shade Champagne Kiss, and I'm going to be applying that on my inner corner, but on the bottom lash line. You guys are going to see right now how I applied it. Next, I'm going to be applying my Big Shot Mascara by Maybelline, and I'm going to be applying false lashes. I use the Double Up Demi Wispy false lashes in this tutorial. Now I'm using the shade Romantic Rose by Milani for blush. It's the same shade that I use on my crease. And I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star highlight in the shade Ice Cold. And first I'm going to be applying it with a fan brush. And then so that our highlight looks more intense, I'm going to be using this Morphe 510 brush. For a lipstick, today I used the shade Trapped by Colourpop. Now I'm going to be setting my face with the Milani Makeup Dewy Setting Spray, which I love. And once you do that, you're done with this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching.